Okay, inside of your program is the YouTube channel that you can tune to for live, and as well as the 88.1 will have this as well live on here. The first half of this, or I shouldn't say the first half, the first about 30 minutes is going to be the drive-in style, and then we're going to start the drive-through. So just listen for directions.
Oh, God. My glasses on. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, everyone can hear me because I can barely hear myself. My name is Dr. Susan Mayer. I am the director of the nursing program here for 3 more days, and it's my pleasure to get this party started. We are so proud of our graduates for our pandemic pinning that we're having here, and it's going to be different than our usual, but still as exciting for our graduates as it's always been. And we're trying to keep the ceremony short and sweet because of the heat. So I would just like to congratulate everyone for making it through 3 semesters of a pandemic and 1 normal semester, and you're soon going to be taking NCLEX and going to be RNs. Our faculty, who I can't introduce because you can't see them, our president and our dean are very excited for you. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Terry Leyba Ruiz, our GCC president.
Woohoo! Congratulations, GCC nurses. This is an amazing time for you to enter into this amazing, noble field of nursing. When you look back on this day, 30 years from now, after an amazing, long career, you can tell your family how you entered into the field of nursing at the end of a global pandemic, and the impact that you have on all of your patients who rely on you to give them comfort, to give them the compassion that they need in their most dire times. When we think back over the last year and all that we have been through, and you have been through in preparing for this very, very special day, you should know that you have not only exactly what it takes to become a nurse, but in abundance, because nothing got in your way, nothing stopped you from your dreams. And I want to give a big thank you to our faculty, all of our faculty and staff who have supported you in the last 4 semesters, right? Give a big honk those horns for them, because I know how important they are to you, and more importantly, how important you are to them. And I want to thank our media specialists for allowing you to listen to all of this on your radio. Is that not the coolest technology? me chills. I think of how innovative we have all become over the past year and how open we are to finding solutions. And that's exactly what you will do for all of those amazing patients that will come across your loving care. You will help them find solutions. You will make a difference in their lives just as we try to make a difference in your lives. We are so, so very proud of you. You have so much to be proud of for yourself. To your families, thank you for sharing them with us. Thank you for going through and the pandemic with them together and supporting them. We know there's sacrifices that are made, and this is the result of all of those sacrifices. We are so proud of you, and we know that your families are as well. Congratulations.
Okay. We have come to the awards ceremony section of the program, and I'm Professor Sherry Eustace. This is Professor Mary Ressler, and we're going to do the awards here. If I get my sheet of paper out. The awards are nominated by faculty and voted on by faculty for the students each semester. So we have an award recipient for Traditional 1, Traditional 2, and Weekend program. There's 2 different awards that we're giving out. If you are a recipient of this award, please stay in your vehicle. I will give you your certificate when you come through to get your pin, just to make it easier. So I'm going to read the Easley Award, but first we're going to let them, if you want to step off the stage for this, they're in the sun. We're trying to mitigate how much sun exposure everybody has to have. Okay, so the Easley Award is the first award. The Easley Award was established by the Glendale nursing faculty in 1971. The award was named after Dr. Robert Easley, a Glendale medical physician and member of the Maricopa Board. He was most instrumental in establishing the Glendale nursing program in 1967. The nursing faculty thought it fitting to instigate an award for a graduating student in Easley's honor. The criteria for this award was established in 1971. It is that the student is professional and personal conduct is an asset to the nursing profession. Contributions to community and school activities are admirable. Interpersonal relationships are excellent, and the award recipients' names are going to be inscribed on a plaque that hangs in the lobby of the nursing faculty office area. So if you do win this award, your name is not inscribed yet. We're going to get it inscribed, and you can come back next semester and have your picture taken with the plaque if you would like. But I do have your certificate. So the Easley Award recipients are, and I don't know which cohort this is. Do you know? I don't know. Trad 2, so Autumn Marie Madison. From the Weekend cohort, Jessica Lynn Jones. And from Traditional 1 cohort, Amanda Elizabeth Cohn.
Congratulations. I'm going to give the description for the Professional Growth Award, and I will recognize the students who got that. The Professional Growth Award originated around 1975 by Glendale faculty. The nursing faculty thought it fitting to award a graduate student who has entered the nursing program without prior healthcare experience and who has shown the most growth, both personally and professionally. The student is also outstanding or superior in developing and maintaining interpersonal relationships with peers, faculty, and staff in the clinical agencies. And so exciting. It's like Christmas. For the weekend cohort, I am very pleased to award Starfire Hurd for the Professional Growth Award. And for Traditional 1, I am pleased to announce Courtney Molitor as the recipient of the Professional Growth Award. And then last but not least, Traditional 2, I'm very pleased to award this to Anne Marie Wayans. Congratulations.
Okay, so I'll catch you when you come by to give you your certificate if you won the award, so congratulations. At this time, I would like to ask Kurt, Rochelle, and Amanda to come up to the stage because they're going to be reading the significance of the pin, the significance of the lamp, and then Amanda is going to be reading information about the Nightingale Pledge and then having you guys recite the Nightingale Pledge. While I'm waiting for them to get up here to the front, you need to make sure your lamp is put together. A copy of the Nightingale Pledge is in your, I was going to say handout, in your program. So you're going to be reciting the Nightingale Pledge. So for students, I need you to step out of the vehicle with your lamp and your Nightingale Pledge, because once this is all read, you guys are going to recite the Nightingale Pledge. Just stay right next to your vehicle, please. And I don't know why I don't have any students on stage yet. Where are you guys? Come. You're first, Kurt? And it's right here.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Kurt Capones, and I have the honor of representing Traditional 2. Let's go, T2. Yeah. And I also have the honor of representing all the male nurses out there. Let's go, nurses! So today, I'm going to be reading the significance of the nursing pin. The nursing pinning ceremony is a symbol of the journey that the nursing profession has taken over the years. In 1860, after being awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her service to wounded soldiers in the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale, it's also her birthday tomorrow, so, initiated the tradition of providing new graduate nurses with the Medal of Excellence to symbolize their transition into the nursing profession. Today, the Medal of Excellence has become the nursing pin, and it has evolved to incorporate the insignia of the educational institution from which we as nursing graduates receive our education. Therefore, the nursing pin is a symbol that the nursing profession has bestowed upon us as new graduates to honor us as we become the future of the profession, while also preserving the long-standing traditions that have shaped the nursing profession's proud heritage. Thank you so much.
And I have the honor of reading the significance of the lamp. Florence Nightingale was an English nurse and pioneer reformer in the mid-1800s. She had a profound impact on the nursing profession back then, and she still has that same influence today. Nightingale is considered the founder of modern nursing. History was made during the Crimean War when Nightingale took 38 women to Turkey to nurse sick and wounded British soldiers, something women had never been permitted to do in the past. She instituted changes in sanitation and nutrition, which greatly improved survival rates. Because of her selfless duty, Nightingale became known as the Lady with the Lamp. Following the war, Nightingale established the first organized program for training nurses at St. Thomas Hospital in London. The tradition of the nurse pinning and lamp lighting ceremony originated there. After the nurses were pinned, Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they recited the Nightingale Pledge. Nursing students today honor the dedication of Florence Nightingale and symbolically plan to carry out her ideals in the lamp lighting ceremony. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of the care and devotion that nurses administer to the sick and injured in their practice of nursing. Nope. I brought my
Hi, I'm Amanda Cohn, and I'm going to tell you the significance of the Nightingale Pledge. The Nightingale Pledge was first used in 1893 to swear in nursing students. Now, more than 120 years later, we still use this pledge at pinning ceremony. Certain characteristics of our pledge are mirrored from the Hippocratic Oath, which is taken by physicians. The Nightingale Pledge has been updated and revised over the years to better symbolize our ever-changing scope of practice. But even in its original form, it bears the Nightingale name and honors her pioneering and advancements that she contributed to nursing. For example, the importance of hand washing. Although the nursing profession does not require an oath, the Nightingale Pledge symbolizes our commitment to care and advocacy for our patients and their families to the best of our ability. The pledge we will recite tonight has been revised by our very own nursing director, Dr. Susan Mayer. At this time, we would be honored if all the nurses in attendance would stand and recite the Nightingale Pledge with our graduates. I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will at all times practice with compassion and respect for the inherent dignity, worth, and uniqueness of every individual. I will promote, advocate for, and strive to protect the health, safety, and rights of patients. I will devote myself to the welfare of patients, families, and the community. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will do all in my power to preserve my integrity, to maintain competence, and continue personal and professional growth throughout my lifetime.
Okay, this starts the drive-through part of the program. So while the students are getting back into their vehicles, I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown of how it's going to go. So the same person who parked you will also direct you when to come out of your parking spot. There is a sign over here in the driveway, so the drivers pay attention. There is a sign that says drop your graduate off here. So you'll stop there. The graduate will exit the vehicle, and I'm going to have Professor Lori Schultz come up here too as well, because she's the one that's going to hand you guys your pins. So when the graduate exits the vehicle, you're going to hand your card to Professor Ressler. She's going to say your name, and then you're going to come up on stage. You're going to get your pin. Good use of our IV poles, right? Putting the pins on there. She's going to hand you a pin. Go ahead and put it over your neck. And then the red RN letters, we do have a professional photographer here. Go ahead and stop behind the RN letters. You may take your mask off at that time and have your picture taken. And then you'll exit the stage over here, and there's a sign, drivers, that says graduate pickup. So you'll pick up your graduate where the sign is. When you're done with that, we have one extra thing that we threw into the loop this time. Your diplomas are ready and available for pickup. So when you leave this parking lot, you're going to go out the opposite way you came in, and then you're going to go around to the other parking lot over here. You can see a bunch of ladies over there, volunteers in those yellow vests. You're going to stay in your vehicle and just say what your last name is. They're going to grab your diploma for you, and you guys can take it to go. Okay, thank you.
Testing. All right, our first graduate, Desiree Koenig. Brenda Huza. Kelly Ingham. Traditional 2, Jasmine Morales. You can take your mask off, just so you know when you get up. Traditional 2, Danson Coleman. Traditional 1, Cody Gargak. Traditional 1, Morgan Lynn Snow. Traditional 1, Tiona Williams. Traditional 1, Jessica Mead. Weekend, Carlin Collins. Weekend cohort, Amy Jonas. Weekend, Kelly Ross. Traditional 2, Ann Wines. Traditional 1, Amanda Cohn. Traditional 2, Kurt Caponis. Sorry, I messed it up. Traditional 1, Nicole Michelle Beasleys. Traditional 2, Susie May. Weekend, Kayla Etheridge. Traditional 2, Erin Mayer. Traditional 2, Erica Schweikert. Congratulations. Traditional 1, Samantha Beard. Weekend, Danielle Marie Sawyer. Congratulations. Traditional 2, Florinda Guion. Traditional 2, Kyle Owens. Traditional 2, Michael Uritig. Traditional 1, Allison May Messerschmidt. Weekend, Katie Ortiz. Traditional 1, Michelle Louise Hughes. Weekend, Brittany Moore. Traditional 1, Daniela Nixon. Traditional 2, Charles Gunderhire. Traditional 1, Audrey Geiger. Traditional 2, Rossi Daniela Jerez. Weekend, Lita-Jan Anderson. Weekend. Weekend, Evelyn Goff. Weekend, Zlatoslava Wagner. Weekend, Yariela Minik. Weekend, Jody Fontini Barrett. Weekend, Bryce Rodriguez. Traditional 2, Autumn Madison. Traditional 1, Skylar Ragsdale. Weekend, Alexandria Coco. Traditional 2, Miranda Jo Beck. Weekend, Jason Hill. Traditional 2, Benjamin Kilcup. Weekend, Lauren Eglin. Weekend, Jessica Jones Crawford. Traditional 2, Colleen Grinke. Weekend, Starfire Hurd. Traditional 2, Jessica Kong. Traditional 1, Courtney Molitor. Traditional 2, Rosie Romero. Traditional 1, Noelle Peterson. Weekend, Kaylin Green. Traditional 2, Jacqueline Vargas.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, she's clapping.
Weekend, Edward Cardoza. And a beautiful baby.
You guys all look so nice and dressed up.
Traditional 1, Corey Chapman. Weekend, Jasmine Sandler. Weekend, Katarina Santa Cruz. Weekend, Kristen Church. Weekend, Brandy Barbie. Traditional one. Traditional one, Kristen Janet Kobasic. Traditional one, Wendy Ewing. Traditional 2, Megan Ritchie. Traditional 2, Sarah Ians. Weekend, Rochelle Jones. Traditional 2, Argentina Montez. Traditional 2, Heather LeConte. We're waiting for your family. We'll wait a minute. Traditional 1, Jose Farias. Traditional 1, Traditional 1, Vanessa Annie Luna. Traditional 2, Bailey Lynch. Weekend, Delia Sanchez. Traditional 1, Elizabeth Vaughn. Weekend, Diana Valdez. Weekend, Aaron Cole. Weekend, Desiree Pena. Traditional 2, Shayna Metalis. And last but certainly not least, we have Traditional 2, Sarah Walker.
that concludes our spring 2021 pinning ceremony. Thank you all for coming.